Winter. While talking about the member with the best figure in aespa, and people often think immediately of Karina, a recent release of their office version dance practice for Next Level quickly made netizens change their mind by looking at how Winter was born to be an idol with her surreal slim physique. A netizen even cut out a snippet of the member's side profile from that dance video and put it on TikTok to prove how incredibly petite Winter's figure is, and how small her waist is. Plus, since the physique of everyone on photos and videos is often thicker than in real life, the fact that Winter's waist looked as thin as a paper had made this person wonder whether all her intestines could work properly in there. However, no one can body shame Winter for her petite physique, because through her strong core and toned abs, it's obvious that she had to work out like crazy, rather than unhealthily starving herself. Her body was so lean and muscular that even when she was just casually standing, you can still see her abs apparently. That's why many people are now convinced that Winter was born to be an idol considering her physique only. And while the exact hip measurement was yet to be revealed, it's very likely that everyone would be blown away when learning about it. The interesting thing about Winter's physique is that, despite looking extremely small and slender, she actually weighs somewhere around 46 kilograms, and is assumed to have measurements of 32, 23, 33 inches. According to Health Yogi, the exact diet and workout routine of Winter were never revealed. But based on her research, Winter could have a very low-carb diet and oily fast foods were completely prohibited. For the workout routine, probably Winter would follow a common route like most idols, including yoga, Pilates, cardio, boxing, and of course, hours of dancing. Suyoung. Suyoung has always been famous for her 107cm legs and the ideally short torso. That interestingly made her look even taller than the actual height of 172 centimeters. Oh, and in case you don't notice, the length of her legs makes up 6/10 of her height. In March this year, Suyoung even blew up the internet with some behind-the-scenes photos. Since though all of them were unedited, her proportions still stood out as if they were rendered through a computer, rather than being something in real life. Maybe it's not even exaggerating to say that she is a living version of mannequins, because when standing next to them, she actually looked as if being made from the same mold. According to Celeb Facts, her measurements are 32, 23, 34 inches. Back in the time she was still active as a member of SNSD, Suyoung also made headlines for the surreal proportions. And after seeing the unedited photos of her at an event of Makeup Forever, netizens couldn't stop praising how her physique managed to turn a simple fit into the celebrity fashion. While Suyoung's workout routine is said to be similar to all other idols, many people said that her diet is always maintained lower than 800 calories. Still, it's just a rumor, and she's probably born with her small body frame. So don't try to starve yourself just for a body like hers. Jessie. Unlike most female K-pop idols, Jessie draws attention for her toned and healthy figure, which is often preferred in the West only. However, because she still has all the defined slender lines of the typical South Korean beauty standard, besides some impressive curves, netizens believe she for sure deserves a spot in the list of female idols with the best physique in the industry. Her figure is so fine that, under the MV of Down, a netizen even commented that, if she had Jessie's body, she would film a video naked. Because Jessie goes for building a healthy and slender thick image, she is also believed to maintain her weight around 50 kilograms to fit with a height of 165 centimeters. The odd thing is, besides the X-size bra cup that she revealed in the first episode of The Sixth Sense, her body measurements were never disclosed. To maintain the slim, thick figure, Jessie reveals in one YouTube video that she just kept it simple with dancing, boxing, and gym. As reported by K-pop stars, Jessie paid special attention to exercising her glutes for 3 hours per day to achieve that apple hips. And for the diet, she focused on eating everything she wanted, but in moderation. Yuwa. While most of the time Yuwa is talked about by her doll-like fruity visual, she actually also has an impressive physique. Her proportions are so great that on K-pop Hit, Yuwa even made her name in the top 2 of 5 female idols famous for their long legs. Many people were also taken aback to learn that she's actually just 160 centimeters. But for the short torso, she always appeared to be way taller than other members. In 2018, Yuwa even made headlines for having outstanding proportions, with 8.5 heads tall. And as a netizen having been a K-pop fan for a long time pointed out, this is a super rare proportion that not many K-pop idols have. While the exact measurements of Yuwa were never confirmed, a recent post on Health Yogi predicted that they would fluctuate around 32, 24, 33 inches, which are of course desirable figures for a lot of people. To stay fit, Yuwa revealed in an interview with Cosmopolitan that since eating and snacking has always been her favorite thing, she would limit the sodium intake and often went for healthy snacks like grilled mushrooms, roasted bananas, fresh cucumbers, or fruits. About the workout routine, as dancing was already heavy enough, Yuwa said she just focused on keeping the postures in the right position 24/7, which was basically also a type of workout in her opinion. Jennie made her name into the list for a natural physique that is not thick like Jessie's, or slender like Winter's, but rather, a combination of both. According to Starsgab, she weighs around 55 kilograms, is 163 centimeters tall, and has body measurements at 34, 28, 35 inches. Under the post titled, "Who has the best figure in Blackpink?" many also believe that Jennie topped the list, with her special petite but curvy healthy figure. To maintain her admirable body, Jennie answered through an interview with Cosmopolitan Korea that saltless food is her go-to, especially during promotional periods, to avoid bloating, and her daily diet often includes avocado salad and detox juice. About the workout routine, Jennie revealed she just did Pilates and yoga like most people. But consistency is a key to having a flattering body like that. Yuna. According to netizens, Yuna is so far the idol with the best proportion because, regardless of how odd the stylist dressed her, she still effortlessly turned the fits into pretty ones with her slender figure, incredibly small waist, toned abs, and admirably long legs. Also, for the natural doll-like figure, literally every time her offstage photos were posted, Yuna would be showered in compliments. While Yuna never confirmed her exact measurements, it was reported on Health Yogi that she weighs around 48 kilograms, is the tallest member in ITZY with 170 centimeters, and the measurements are around 32, 23, 33 inches. The article also revealed that since Yuna had a fast metabolism, she just practiced dancing to stay fit. And for the diet, she is also said to eat whatever she wants, but in moderation. Still, Yuna tries not to eat after 8 p.m., and as some guessed, she probably often skips breakfast for the intermittent fasting diet. Chewy. Besides the stunning visuals, Chewy is also often praised for having surreal body proportions. When Twice just debuted in 2015, she was already voted as a member with the best body. And when it came to the reasons, many said it was her hips ratio that helped create a perfect hourglass body shape. Even until now, she's still a hot topic every comeback, because people just couldn't keep their eyes off her top-notch body that effortlessly slayed all outfits. According to Starsgab, she weighs around 51 kilograms, and the measurements are also good at 33, 24, 34 inches. To maintain this admirable figure, Channel Korea reported that Chewy opted for a vegetarian diet but still had seafood or fish sometimes. For the workout routine, she just combines the intense dancing practices with some late-night workouts because, as you know, Twice's choreography is always hardcore, so it completely makes sense that Chewy doesn't go for various sports or a packed gym schedule. Michu. Debuting under a small company, Michu still managed to grow her popularity with the impeccable and, of course, the toned hourglass figure that made headlines countless times. According to Kpopping, she's 47 kilograms heavy and 165 centimeters tall, but somehow all the figures aren't disclosed. Still, that couldn't hide the fact that she often goes viral for her toned abs and angular shoulders whenever appearing in public. Because Michu used to look a bit chubby, she shared that her diet was rather strict, mostly consisting of salad and healthy food, and for workout routine, Koreaboo reported that she spent most of the time doing hard choreographies of the group, and some aerobic and strength training to build up muscles. She also shared a small tip for those who wanted to lose weight that, instead of munching on sweets, they should go for citrus fruit like tangerines to lose weight quicker. Sohyun. Until now, there are no complete lists of female idols with perfect figures that don't have the name of Sohyun. In fact, her proportions are so good that right after the legendary standee for SK Telecom in 2016, she immediately blew up on the internet. Despite the slender figure, Sohyun owns perfect apple hips. And besides ordinary people, many famous stars also admit to admiring the perfect body of Sohyun. According to Starsgab, she has perfectly fit measurements of 34, 24, 39 inches, and the balance ratio between weight and height, 47 kilograms at 168 centimeters. However, Sohyun revealed that she doesn't opt for starving and extreme diets, because they often cause her to overeat out of stress. Instead, she goes for a healthy diet. And as recently shared on Bubble to fans, she maintained a 20.9% body fat percentage by drinking 2 liters of water daily and going 100% for clean eating. Momo. Besides Chewy, many believe Momo's figure also stands among the most impressive ones in K-pop for the perfect dancer body. Lean and muscular with impressively toned abs. Even at her first public appearance as a member of Twice, netizens already voted her as the member with the best physique. And as time passed, she also showed how she deserves that title by maintaining a healthy figure throughout the years. According to Celeb Revealed, she's 48 kilograms heavy, 167.5 centimeters tall, and easily stands out with body measurements of 34, 25, 31 inches. However, it seems like Momo doesn't go harsh on the amount of food she takes, because as some fans noticed, she ate a lot, and was probably never afraid to show that online. There was even a post on Quora questioning how she could look so good with that free spirit diet. But soon enough, it also came clear that Momo just simply danced a lot, which was quite obvious because she's Twice's main dancer, and worked out like crazy to maintain the fit figure. So which idol's body would you want to look like? Are there any other names that I missed out on? Comment down below to share your thoughts with us. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to BeBoss TV for more interesting content. Thank you for watching.